Hey guys, this week hasn't been so good. I know if some of you would have seen my post on Instagram, I was just completely honest on it and said what was going on. I've been to weigh-in this morning, and I know last week I said I had put on 2.5 pounds, but it wasn't an official because I hadn't been to weigh-in that morning. So essentially today was 2 weeks worth of weigh-in because I missed last week. So 2 weeks of not being on plan has made me have a gain of 4 pounds, which, to be honest, I expected 7 or 8 pounds if I'm honest. But no, 4 pounds. So going back to going back to group this morning has really motivated me to really just go for it this week. When I do miss a weigh-in, it's so hard to stay on plan that week because, like my consultant said to me, you just got to focus on those 7 days, not the next 7 months. Go from weigh-in to weigh-in, which helped me. So yeah, group was brilliant this morning, supportive as ever. Really looking forward to going for it today. Well, not just today, for the rest of the week. My consultant asked me what I was going to do to try and make it better this week, and I'm just going to go back completely to basics. I'm just going to have my book with me all the time. It's not going to leave my side. I got 2 copies. This is actually my spare copy. It's not the one that I use at the moment. So I'm going to keep one in the car, one in the house. Obviously got my phone on me so I can just check sins wherever, whenever, and go for it. But I'm just going to go back to basics, and I know there's a few meal ideas in here, and have things like, let's get heaps on toast, and have breakfasts and roast dinner, chili. You can't get much better than that, really. You can never really call this a diet, so I've got no excuse. I'm going to make some jelly as well because in my sin box that Emma bought me, there is some nice flavoured jellies in there. I think there's like cola and lemonade and stuff like that, so I'm going to make them this week. I think they're only 2 cents for the sachet, so even if I polish off the old jelly in one night, it don't matter. But yeah, the reason that I was probably off plan last week is because I was off plan completely the week before when Emma was here, and I just cannot get back on plan. That's the only problem. When you get yourself out of it and you're completely away from all the junk food, it's fine. You can just go for it and you can just have little blips here and there, but that's 2 full weeks I've had off plan now. Don't feel good about it. My body feels like absolute crap. My work uniform is tighter, way tighter than it already was before. It's mega embarrassing to go around with it on, but at the end of the day, if that's what's going to give me a little bit of a push, then that's what's going to give me the push. I need to just get the weight back off. I can always tell how well my weight loss has gone by the way my work uniform feels, because I wear a tunic and it's quite tight, and some days it's a little bit looser. Apologies for my appearance today. Wednesdays are always my busiest, worst day, because I finish work on the Monday evening. I have the Tuesday off, but then I spend Tuesday cleaning. So yay, body magic. My friend comes around on Tuesday night, but she doesn't leave till like early hours of the morning, so I didn't get to bed till about 3 o'clock this morning. And I was up at 8 for weigh-in at 9:30, so then, you know, sit in group, that's another couple of hours. Didn't get him till 11:30, that I dropped my son to nursery, then me and my partner went shopping, come home, have a bit of lunch, pick Alfie up, and then we've just come home now, so I'm just filming this for you guys, and then I'm going to get in the shower and relax for the rest of the evening. But yeah, that's how this week's going to go, really. We're completely back to normal at home now. Alfie's back in nursery. I mean, tomorrow and the next day is the NATO summit in Wales. I live right by the Celtic Manor as well. It's not really doing me any favours whatsoever. Luckily, I have got tomorrow off work, but Friday I'm back in as normal. So at the moment, though, I've got to be honest, as much as I do struggle to make meals for work, I find I am sticking on plan in work, which is weird. It's as soon as I come home and that biscuit tin comes out and I'm like, oh, I could just eat a coconut ring, it's fine. A bourbon, you know, I can eat 10 of them. No, you cannot, because they're 3.5 cents each, Sammy. Get yourself together. But yeah, so that's what I've just been in holiday mode the last week, so I need to give myself a big kick up the bottom this week, but I do feel really motivated and excited for the new week. I just want to feel better again. I think I'm gonna go for a few red days this week, because I obviously do get a bit better losses when I do a red week. But I do struggle with them sometimes for meal ideas. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah, as my consultant gave me quite a few like sausage casserole, which I did last week. I did end up having it with rice because I was just having a really hungry day. So sometimes if I am having a really hungry day, I know that I'm not going to get through the day without binging. If I don't, just mix it up and go on extra easy and have the carbs, because it just doesn't work for me otherwise. But the thing is now, after doing quite a few red days, I'm a bit scared to eat carbs all the time again. I know I've been off plan for 2 weeks, so it sounds ridiculous, but when I'm on plan, I feel a bit, oh, should I really be eating those carbs, even though they're completely acceptable on plan, which is ridiculous. But I might do a couple red, a couple extra easy, see how I get on with it. Yeah, and up my fluids again, because I've noticed that I'm lacking fluids again at the moment. When Emma was here, we were drinking pint after pint after pint after pint of squash and water and whatever, so I am lacking a little bit in it, so I'm going to make sure I'm going to fill up I've got a 2 litre jug that I put in the fridge with squash in, so then at least I know I've had my 2 litres for the day. But yeah, my consultant also suggested a food diary as well this week, but I did actually buy this. It's the Diet Doodle Diary. I know you're not going to be able to read it at all because the camera is reversed. But yeah, it's a Diet Doodle Diary. And it's a food diary for 30 weeks, I believe. But it's just absolutely amazing. I'll show you a couple of the pages. But sort of like the first page is your measurements. You put in your height, your weight. You take all of your inches as well, which is a good thing as well, because some people think, oh, well, I haven't actually lost any weight this week, but you may have lost inches. So, and it makes you take your heart rate as well, which is quite interesting, because obviously your actual health and physical well-being gets better as well. Tells you to go through all your cupboards and all. Tells you to keep your food diary and your exercise diary. What are your fitness goals? What do you want to be able to do? This is the exercise log and food diary. So this side you've got your food diary, so you pop it in every day, and then this side you've got your exercise log. And then again you put down your weight and all your measurements in inches again. I'd be sat here for hours showing you everything in this book, but it is absolutely amazing. Really, really good. It keeps you on plan. There's space for you to put pictures in there of when you felt your best, when you felt your worst. They tell you to take pictures of your fridge before and after the diet and everything. I think it would be absolutely brilliant to look back on when I get further and further into my journey, because I'll look back and think, wow, this is just a complete change. But yeah, these are... I got mine from the Works for £2.99 each. They are usually around £10. If you look on eBay and stuff, they are about £10. But yeah, the Works shop. I got mine in Cumbrain. But yeah, so looking forward to starting with that. Meal of the week this week, because I haven't hardly had any meals on plan, or even if I have had meals on plan, I've snacked badly. My favourite meal of the week was, an omelette. For the first time in ages. I used to absolutely live on omelettes at one point. And it's just ridiculous. But I think I had onion, mushrooms and chicken. I'll put a picture of it here. But yeah, it was really, really nice. Really enjoyed that. First time in ages I've had it. So, but I can have that on a red day, see. So I'm already thinking I might have that for breakfast tomorrow. Loads and loads of super free in it. I bought some sliced mushrooms and peppers and all today, so yeah, I might just bulk it right out with that, with the super free. Everyone in my group this week is going on about the cauliflower gravy, so I've bought my cauliflower today and I'm going to make it this week. Everyone had about £4 losses. I want my £4 loss this week. I would like a little bit more, but in reality I don't think it's going to happen, so I'd be happy to get my 4 off this week, because that's what I gained. to get me back down and feeling a little bit better, because I really do feel it now. Even though people say, oh, it's only a couple of pounds, how can you feel it? But I just know, I can tell. But yeah, so yeah, that's my meal of the week. And the plan is this week, obviously, stick with this and these two together and my consultant at the end of the phone. I can't really go far wrong, can I? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to absolutely 100% go for it. I need to smash it. I'm going to treat this week like my first week. Have my book stuck to my hand, have my phone stuck to my hand for sin values, write down absolutely everything and try and get some exercise in there if I can. I mean, tomorrow I should be able to get some exercise in. And then it'll probably be Tuesday after that. But yeah, just see how work goes at the weekend. And I've got everything in. I've done my shopping today. I was going to do a food haul, but I just didn't have time when I got home from work today. Home from shopping today between then and picking up Alfie. So next week I will try my best to get home and do a food haul for you so you can see all the stuff that I buy. But yeah, I've rambled on for over 10 minutes now. But that's my plan for this week. So I just want to thank everyone as well on Instagram who commented on my post over the past couple of days. My one about being honest yesterday and saying, look, I have done this, I have done that. They've said they appreciate my honesty, etc, etc. Obviously, if you can't be honest with yourself, who can you be honest with? Because I was just eating things and saying, oh yeah, I didn't eat that. You did. That is essentially it, and that's why you're going to gain. And people need to learn to accept that. It's like my consultant said to me, because I said to her, I'm just devastated with myself, and she said, well, you're never going to get anywhere if you just stop and be devastated with yourself. It is upsetting, but you need to pick yourself up and move on. So that is the plan this week. Forget about last week. I can't change it now. So here's to a new week. But yeah, so thank you for everyone's support. Obviously, I put on there this morning that I gained £4 as well. And I've got tons and tons of support with them all wishing me good luck and everything else. So yeah, I wish all of you a good luck for next week with your weigh-ins. I weigh in obviously on Wednesday morning. If you don't follow me on Instagram, my Instagram name is Slimmer Sammy. Feel free to follow me. I'll follow you back, definitely. Any bit of motivation for me is what I need. So yeah, good luck everyone for your weigh-ins this week. And again, massive thank you for all of your support. And I look forward to speaking to you next week, guys. Bye.